From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with his back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Got it inside. Got some room in it to the goal line. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. I can't imagine that. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And a big... They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Murray. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but This will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw again. Moving away from pressure. And they're in for a touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. He wants it all. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. What a catch. And a little Barishnikov right down the sideline. Stays in bounds. And this offense has it with really good field position. Let's go. Let's go. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Back to pass. It's Murray. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He got it, and they'll push. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
Here we go, set.
Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Looking for a huge play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
The offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking downfield, it's Murray. Trying to find the end zone. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. He'll take the deep shot. They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on first down. The tackle on that play, and let's send in the professionals to make sure this coach is still with us. I mean, a fake punt on first down? Seriously? The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Open space at the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Floating away. Fires on the move. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for